founder of Hetu. Hetu is a vegan zero waste shop based in South West London. So Hetu is vegan. We're also against animal cruelty, so all of our products are cruelty free, palm oil free. We're also a zero waste shop, so we do food in bulk, 25 kilo paper sacks. We do cleaning products. So our ethos is planet and purpose over profit, so we try to keep our prices really low as well, so to make zero waste possible for everyone. So we're a little bit different in the sense that we were one of the first shops in the UK to have glass dispensers, so we didn't want any plastic contacting the food. We also refuse to sell certain products that other people will sell. If it comes in too much packaging, or if it's something that we feel people will impulse buy, so we don't stock straws, we don't stock cutlery and stuff for people. We're not saying people shouldn't have these things, we're just saying if you buy them maybe online, or really think about if you need them first, whereas if we had them here, people would impulse buy them, and we don't like that. We also talk people out of buying stuff quite often, so if I see someone is buying something because they get excited, and I just say to them, look, do you really need it? And we have a conversation about it, and 9 times out of 10 they put it back on the shelf, which is very unusual for a shop. So standard day is in the shop about an hour and a half to 2 hours before it opens. So the first thing to do is come in, turn all the equipment on, because we unplug everything at night obviously, assess what needs to be filled up, and kind of systematically know which one to do first. So we do any of the allergen stuff at the very end, so we do all the kind of dried beans and all that stuff first, and then work my way down. And then I start cleaning the scoops and then cleaning the containers, so I work my way down in this fashion. And then once everything is cleaned and worked down, it's a hoover and then a mop, and then getting the till ready, and then doing any food ordering before the day starts. And then the doors open at 11, and then it's anyone's guess. So when we close at 7 o'clock. I'd like to open a bit later, but at the moment it takes about half an hour to close down as well. So we make sure all the lids are on everything, which is really important. Throughout the day I'm constantly kind of making sure lids are down, the scoops haven't been moved. Quick hoover, and then home for the day to do dinner. I decided to open Hetu because when I lived in Australia I was doing some research onto the wider community, and I was telling my friends back in London about zero waste. And I realised there wasn't any zero waste shops at the time in the UK. And I was kind of looking for a change in my career and change in what I was doing in my life, so I decided to come home and set up Hetu. It's also quite challenging in the sense that we're a small business, independent business, so we don't get the big discounts, so we don't have economies of scale. So your Sainsbury's and your Tesco's, their food is going to be cheaper than ours because they're multinational conglomerates and they have much cheaper prices than us. So getting that across to customers can be quite difficult, and getting them to understand why the prices are the way they are. Sometimes we get customers, and I know I've had this before when I've gone into other zero waste shops in Europe when I was looking to set up mine. The emotion you feel walking into a shop like this is amazing. I actually walked into one and cried once. And then when that happened to me for the first time, it was unbelievable. People actually thank me for opening up the shop, which is something I never thought I'd experience, but it's very rewarding. What people don't realise is that I kind of do everything at Hetu myself. So I'm the shop manager, I do the marketing, I do all the buying, all the accounts, the 2 hours of cleaning every day. So it is a lot of work, and the only way I could actually do that much work is because I love doing it. It is 100 hours a week without getting paid, so it's definitely a labour of love.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and turn on the notifications bell to receive updates on new episodes we release.